How to control your weight. That's the question that keeps so many of us awake at night, especially after we pass 50. And let's be honest, right from the beginning, controlling weight is not just about looking good in clothes or feeling confident in front of a mirror. It is about freedom. Freedom from aching knees, freedom from worrying about blood pressure or diabetes creeping up. Freedom from that nagging fatigue that makes every day feel heavier than it should. So today, let's get straight into it. How do you really control your weight after 50? Not with fads, not with quick fixes, but with strategies that last a lifetime. I promise you, this is not about starving yourself or running marathons. It's about balance, mindset, some science that might surprise you. When I first hit my 50s, I realized my body wasn't responding the same way it did in my 30s. Back then, skipping a few meals or doing an extra jog could melt off the extra pounds. But after 50, it seemed like even looking at a slice of bread made me gain weight. And I know I'm not alone here. Hormonal changes, slower metabolism, loss of muscle mass, these are real biological shifts. The old eat less, move more slogan suddenly feels too simplistic, doesn't it? The truth is, controlling your weight after 50 is less about willpower and more about working smarter with your body instead of against. Let's start with metabolism. By the time you're 50, your metabolism has likely slowed by 10 to 20% compared to when you were younger. That means the same bowl of pasta that once fueled your workouts may now stick around your waistline. But here's the secret. You can turn metabolism into your ally again. And it's not by endless cardio, but by building muscle. Muscle is your metabolic engine. Every pound of muscle burns calories even when you're resting. This is why strength training is not just for young athletes. Lifting weights, resistance bands, even bodyweight exercises like squats and push-ups, these are your tools for long-term weight control. Personally, when I committed to just 20 minutes of strength training 3 times a week, I noticed not only did my clothes fit better, but my energy shot up. Suddenly, my body was burning calories around the clock. Now, diet. I hate the word diet because it makes us think of restrictions, punishments, and failure. Instead, think of it as nourishment. After 50, our bodies need fewer calories but more nutrients. That means we can't afford to waste calories on empty foods. The plate you fill should be colorful. Greens, reds, oranges, purples. Vegetables, lean proteins, healthy fats, and whole grains. And let's bust a myth. Carbs are not the enemy. The problem isn't the potato. It's how we prepare it. A baked potato with olive oil and herbs is completely different from a plate of greasy fries. And sugar, well, that's a different story. Sugar is the silent saboteur. It spikes insulin, crashes energy, and stores fat. Cutting back on sugar doesn't just help with weight, it improves mood, skin, and even brain health. But here's the twist. Controlling weight isn't just about food and exercise. It's also about stress and sleep. Cortisol, the stress hormone, signals your body to hold on to fat, especially around the belly. Have you noticed that belly fat gets stubborn after 50? That's cortisol at work. And poor sleep does the same thing. Less sleep means more hunger hormones, more cravings, and less willpower. I used to think staying up late and watching TV was harmless. But when I started prioritizing 7 to 8 hours of good sleep, I noticed my appetite became more natural and my cravings for junk food decreased dramatically. So, yes, if you want to control your weight, start by controlling your bedtime. Here's another angle most people don't talk about. Mindset. Many of us grew up with the idea that discipline means suffering. We punish ourselves with diets, we force ourselves into gyms we hate, and then we wonder why we quit. Weight control is not punishment. It's a partnership with your future self. Ask yourself, what choices today will make tomorrow easier? Instead of thinking, I can't eat that cake, shift to, Kia, I choose something better for my body because I deserve energy and freedom. That shift in language sounds small, but it's powerful. When you start treating food and exercise as gifts instead of punishments, weight control stops being a war and starts becoming a journey. And let's talk about portion sizes. In America, plates are huge. Restaurants serve enough for 2 people, and we forget what normal looks like. One simple trick I learned was switching to smaller plates at home. Psychologically, it makes a full plate look abundant, even if you're eating less. And slowing down while eating, putting the fork down between bites, gives your brain time to register fullness. These small shifts add up over months and years. Here's something personal. I used to eat standing up in the kitchen, rushing through meals. I thought I was saving time, but all I did was overeat because I wasn't paying attention. Now, I sit down, even for a quick snack, and really taste my food. It sounds trivial, but mindfulness while eating has probably saved me thousands of calories. Hydration is another underrated tool. Many times what we think is hunger is actually thirst. Drinking a glass of water before meals can naturally reduce overeating. But more than that, water supports kidney health, digestion, and energy. Think of water as the oil that keeps the engine running smoothly. And yes, herbal teas count too. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, I've tried everything and nothing works. Trust me, I get it. But here's the truth. If you've tried fad diets, cleanses, or extreme routines, they were designed to fail. The companies selling those plans make money when you keep coming back. Real weight control is not sexy, it's steady. It's choosing protein at breakfast instead of sugar. It's adding an extra 10-minute walk after dinner. It's lifting a set of weights instead of scrolling your phone. Small, consistent steps. They don't feel dramatic, but in 6 months and 1 year, they transform your life. Let's not forget community. Weight control is hard if you do it alone. Surround yourself with people who support healthy choices. Maybe it's a walking group. Maybe it's cooking with your spouse. Maybe it's joining an online community of people over 50 who share the same goals. Accountability and encouragement make the journey lighter. And here's something else I want to emphasize. Celebrate progress, not perfection. If you lose 5 pounds, celebrate it. If your blood pressure drops, celebrate it. If you choose water instead of soda, celebrate it. These small victories are proof you're on the right track. Too often, we focus on how far we still have to go instead of how far we've already come. I want to challenge you. For the next 7 days, try one new habit. Maybe it's eating vegetables at every meal. Maybe it's walking for 15 minutes after lunch. Maybe it's lifting weights twice a week. Just one habit. Don't overwhelm yourself with 10 changes. Pick one and commit. Because small hinges swing big doors. So how to control your weight? It's not a mystery. It's a combination of building muscle, nourishing your body with real foods, managing stress and sleep, shifting your mindset, staying hydrated, and being consistent. It's about respecting your body, especially at this stage of life, and realizing that every choice you make is an investment in freedom and vitality. If you found these insights valuable, don't forget to hit subscribe and share this channel with others who need encouragement and knowledge. Together, we can spread the message that after 50, life isn't slowing down, it's opening up. And let me leave you with this. Controlling your weight is not about denying yourself joy. It's about choosing joy that lasts longer than a sugar rush. It's about saying yes to energy, yes to strength, yes to walking without pain, yes to playing with grandkids, yes to living fully. The best time to start was yesterday, but the second best time is today. You deserve it. Let's do this together.